I'm here to read for you again. Hello, Cellulite Love Tarot, or Hillary for short. Welcome or welcome back. Happy Taco Tuesday on my channel. We're going to see who's talking about you. Normally I'd start with like a dynamic of the, or an overview of the dynamic between you and the person who's talking about you, but I want to start off with just what people are saying about you and then see if we can narrow it down to a specific person or not, okay? Let's see. Okay. I was feeling the need to say that I feel like whoever I'm talking to is very empathetic, a lot like an empath. So there was a need to be mindful or aware of the thoughts that you're thinking, because you might be thinking projected thoughts from someone else, okay? And it's so weird because like I'm going to tailor this energy today to be a positive reading, okay? I talked about it yesterday. I need a good reading. I feel like we all need a good reading, so I want to see what good things people are saying. But I do feel like there's an energy that could be projecting negative thoughts to make you sort of doubt your own self in certain areas. So just be mindful of that. Do some cleansing, maybe some sage, take a spiritual bath, something. Or just set the intention of, returning anyone's energy that is not for your highest good, sending that back out into the universe, cleansed and recharged and all that, okay? All right, I'm going to jump in. I think I'm going to do the archetype cards and then some tarot to see what people are saying, and then we'll figure out who is saying it, okay? And like I said, it is going to be a what good things people are saying about you, okay? That is my intention. Okay, first I'm going to clear for you, clear for me, and then let's get started. Deep breaths with me if you want to. Spirit, my higher self, my darling's higher self, thank you so much for using me as a channel to guide and instruct. I ask for the most clear and concise messages, information, feelings, and sensations to come through for the betterment of my wonderful darling and for the highest good of everyone involved. Thank you so much, Spirit. And thank you so much for being here. I hope that you're having a fantastic day. Okay. I feel like people think you're wise. I just saw an owl image and that stuck out to me. Okay, so we're going to do the two piles. Maybe I should move that so I have more space. How I pick these cards this way is I feel the heat energy from the cards, and that's how I know that there's a card, which card to pick. So I go over with my hands, and then I'll feel the heat from the cards that is for you. Okay, Spirit, will you please connect me to my wonderful darling here and tell me, what are people saying about them? How are they perceived? What are people saying about them? Okay. It's like a little warm. Okay. I was like, I don't know if that's just me. I shouldn't doubt my intuition. Don't doubt your intuition. Okay. This one. Oh my gosh. I feel like you want both of those. All right. Is there another one? Holy moly. Okay. Oh, goodness gracious. You're getting a lot of cards today. This is going to be an interesting reading, I think. Okay. Let's see what we got. Are people talking about you? All right. At the bottom, we got the shaman. Oh my gosh, I knew you were like an empath. That's not exactly an empath card, but I feel like you transmute a lot. You're a healer of some sorts. People view you as very, very spiritual. or there's just something otherworldly about you, okay? Oh my gosh, there's the empath, the ocean. Yeah. Oh my gosh, you feel people's emotions. I feel like, oh my gosh, people feel so loved by you, and I feel like they're talking about how loving you are. We got the creator, the animal, agape, the temple, the ocean, and the tear. Okay, people are talking about, there's something about you, okay? There's something otherworldly about you. People don't really understand why they're so drawn to you. All they know is that they feel emotionally safe with you, okay? It's almost like they know that they could pour their heart out to you and you would listen to every single word and you would feel the emotion of every single word. Okay, I'm getting the idea of like basically an ocean encompassing a situation as a whole, an emotional situation as a whole. But with this tear, it's like you can feel every single drop of water that would take to feel an ocean of someone's circumstances, okay? It's like they feel so understood by you, okay? People almost feel like you are a safe haven with this temple card. I don't know. I feel like your empathy, right? Your validation even helps. It's very healing for people in the sense that it's like they can get things off their chest and then it's like there's a weight off their shoulders, okay? And then they feel this spark to get back into something that they, maybe were stalling on, that they were distracted from their emotions by with this creator. It's like you re-spark their creative side. I'm also getting that you're very defensive of people with this animal card. I'm sort of getting like, that looks like a wolf's eye. And like wolves are very loyal, right, to their pack. They're very loyal to their pack. But there's also the, concept of like a lone wolf. So it's almost like maybe you are like the leader of a pack, right? But then being the leader of a pack, you feel isolated. You feel like a lot is on your shoulders. There's not really anyone leading you. There's not anyone, like you're almost like an alpha wolf, okay? And it's, yeah, just people feel like they are safe with you. There's so much love here. There's so much loyalty. There's just something else about you. People just get so like tied to you in ways that they can't explain. I feel like people have your back too. But the thing is that I don't know that you've ever done the same amount of offloading on other people that other people have offloaded onto you. And I don't view that as like a negative thing per se. How would I explain that? It's just people know they can come to you, that they can trust you with the hardest circumstances. Okay? Yeah, I really like that. Okay, what are they saying with tarot? Let me see. And then we'll figure out who this is, if there's a specific person or if it's a group. Oh my goodness. The Emperor and Justice, I'm getting that alpha wolf energy again. Like, you're the leader of the pack and you're going to make sure like you will defend anyone that you love. You'll cut them down if you need to. Like who you're loyal to, you are loyal to no end, right? It is constant. Okay, what are people saying about my wonderful darling here? What are they saying? What good things are they saying? And then we'll figure out who this is. What are they saying about my darling? King of Cups, strength. Oh my gosh. Goodness gracious, there's a lot of cups. You are such a strong, loyal, loving person. People just talk about your love like, oh my gosh, people just love you. I think that's also the thing. It's like, because of your love, people just love you. Okay? it's more of the same. King of Cups, strength, the Seven of Cups, the Six of Wands, Two of Cups, Ace of Wands. Okay, let me figure out how to, here we go, like this. Okay. Here we go. Line this up. People think that you are so strong. Okay, people might not really understand you. I'm getting how this King of Cups here, I don't know if you can tell, but there's a pedestal, you know, there's a platform here in the water. So even though the King of Cups is the king of emotions, like he's very emotionally balanced, he's not actually touching them. Whereas like if the Queen of Cups was out here, you would see that her feet and her cloak and her everything is in the actual water. She is very much connected to the water. Whereas the King of Cups can just kind of observe the water, right? He's kind of, he can be objective, right, against his emotions. I feel like people are talking about how strong you are, okay? And it's so bizarre because it's, again, like you love to no end. You are supportive, you are kind, you are generous, right? You are very open, but at the same time, you're very stoic, okay? People are talking about how basically, I almost feel like you're sort of like a therapist type energy, right? Maybe not actually, but like people just feel like they can come to you and like when they talk to you, it's like therapy, it's like counseling, okay? They go to you whenever they need direction, whenever they are confused about things, when they don't know how to process their emotions, and you help them sort through the fog with this Strength and Seven of Cups. It's like you help people see things more objectively, but in a very validating way, okay? People are talking about how basically you've had to overcome so much, okay? I don't know that you've really opened up much, or if people have just kind of witnessed what your life has been like. Maybe it's people who've known you for a long time, possibly your whole life. It doesn't have to be. People just view you as very much strong, confident in your power with the Six of Wands, okay? I feel like you also empower people. You can kind of zhuzh them up, right? You encourage people and you make them feel like they are able to overcome their challenges, okay? But this is through a means of empathy, of sharing their emotions, okay? It's not like when people talk to you, they don't feel like it's clinical. They don't feel like they're going to you and you're just going to, you know, tell them what to do. It's like they go to you and yes, you may tell them what to do or you may guide them gently, but ultimately you share in those feelings with them, right? I feel like you are very tactful in the way that you deal with people around you. Let's see. You know, you give people new perspectives. It's like you might, I'm getting like this Ace of Wands with the Moon. It's like you illuminate ideas that they maybe weren't aware were there, like different outlooks, different ways to think of things, different fears, right? You might connect different thought processes for people. You'd be like, okay, you're dealing with this now. Do you see how this connects to something else that you've dealt with before? What's the correlation here? You might illuminate different things for people. Does that make sense? It's like if someone's coming to you with a problem, and maybe they've had a different problem that was similar before, you can be like, this reminds me of this other thing. Like, let's find the common denominator here. I saw 1313 and then I just looked up and saw 1331. So 13s are significant. 13 is the divine feminine number. What's really bizarre is that, I mean, the moon is feminine, so that could be divine feminine too. I'm just getting a lot of alpha masculine energy, but I do feel like you could possibly be like a divine feminine because of all of this love. Now, okay, you help illuminate different thought processes, different ideas, different way of viewing things, and it's like light bulb moment for people. You give people so many realizations, right? And so many different ways of looking at things, and it is so appreciated. Like, I feel like you're very conscious with the way that you think, okay? So, and maybe the people who come to you are not that conscious, and that's not like me saying that they're any less than you or anything. It's just, I just feel like they can kind of come to you with surface level things, and you can dive deeper. You can dive deeper and show them the subconscious layer of what they're dealing with. And that's actually how people then feel validated, they feel seen, and then they figure out a way to work through their problems, okay? You get people out of this, like, I just feel like you remove the wool from people's eyes about their own situations, okay? People are talking about that. You are very wise. People absolutely love your guidance. Oh, I'm seeing that owl again from whenever I was shuffling. You're so wise. You are so wise. People really value and treasure your wisdom. They're talking about that. Okay, on the bottom, got Knight of Cups, King of Wands, Ten of Swords, Queen of Swords, the Chariot. Wow, there's a lot of people cards in there, y'all. Do you talk to a lot of people? Do you talk to a lot of people? Because it feels like people are like, you can talk to that person about anything. You can talk to that person about anything. You can tell dear darling about different ideas, about things that you want to pursue, and they're going to encourage you to do that. You can tell them about things that you're wanting to, ideas that, yeah, it's kind of the same thing. You sort of make people feel confident in themselves, right? You can validate people's hardest experiences with the Ten of Swords. You can tell people whenever they need to set boundaries. You can be very clear-cut, to the point with the Queen of Swords. I really like this energy. People are like, if you need someone to help you get out of a rut, go talk to you. Go talk to you. If you need someone to help you get your butt moving, to get the wheels rolling, you're the person to talk to. I really like that. Okay, let me see if I can figure out like who this is. Okay, Spirit, is there like a specific person, or is it just people in general? Let me know. Is there anyone specifically that we need to know about with this? Oh gosh, people just freaking love you. You want me to see this? Thief. Okay, it popped out. So I'm getting sort of the energy again from before when I started reading, telling you to sort of be mindful of the thoughts that you're thinking about yourself, because if you're sort of putting yourself down, or, feeling discouraged about what you're doing, if it's enough or whatever, it doesn't have to be. I'm just trying to relate. That could be the projected thoughts of other people who maybe aren't happy that so many people just love and value you and your wisdom. Okay? I'm not going to put it out, but it wanted to show itself. So yeah, unfortunately, I'm not going to focus on that person. Okay, who's talking so highly of my darling here? And what do we need to know? Change. You've changed someone's life. Someone that's changed because of you. Was someone maybe like in a thief energy and something about you changed them? I'm almost getting that energy could have really been someone who sort of felt a lot of power by putting people down, right? That made them feel better about themselves for some reason. They might have told you that you weren't all that important, but then like you're strong, you're stoic, you're standing up, and you're still helping people. Like you're not letting this person drag you down. Like you're kind of moved past it. You've changed from that person. And I feel like this is this person changing. I really don't want to focus on this person. I hope that it's someone else. Okay, let's see. Can you tell me who is talking about my darling, please? Despair. People who are in despair. Privileged lady. Adjudication on bottom house. There's that thief again. It's a mixed bag, okay? It's a mixed bag. I do feel like it's originally going back to this person, but I feel like they've changed, and that's why I don't want to really hound on the energy of what they were before. Thief, despair, negative, liking to put people down, that making them feel powerful, right? Them sort of feeling like they have the upper hand in something, they have control, and they use that in a way, or they use that in a way that put people down. Okay, I feel like they're changing from that. I feel like you have been steadfast enough. I feel like they viewed you as like this privileged lady type energy, regardless of your gender. They just felt like you had things easier, but what they didn't realize is that you never had things easier. I feel like you had a very difficult life, or it doesn't have to be very difficult, but you've faced things that maybe a lot of other people don't have to face. Certain circumstances that would have definitely broken you emotionally, physically, financially, whatever. Spiritually, you face things, and you taught yourself how to come back out of that and be strong, right? And now you're helping other people with that. And this is also helping this person, because it's like this person may have definitely been a factor in someone that maybe made you feel down, made you feel, this person could have definitely contributed to any of the hardships that you've experienced, right? And now it's like all that energy that they put into sort of feeling like they had something over on top of you, it's like karma is happening. And I don't mean that in a punishment way. I just feel like everything that you had to realize because of these people, this person, is now there's a realization happening for them. But because they were maybe like a perpetrator type energy, it's harder for them because they have to take accountability. Whereas I feel like you still always showed up loving, supportive. I'm sure you have your faults, okay? We're all people. But with adjudication, I'm getting like this karmic energy, like things being made fair, okay? And it's like this person is seeing that I don't feel like you're breakable to this person anymore. And I feel like that you being unbreakable now, your spirit being unbreakable, is what is setting in this karmic shift for their own epiphany. They're changing now. Okay, let me get some more information here. Okay, what do you want to tell me about this person's energy, okay? I do feel like they're changing. I do feel like you have more people. Like I said, there was a lot of people underneath the deck. I'm getting that you are loved by your community, okay? Whatever that means to you, family, friends, if you do anything that's sort of like advocacy work or something, even your work friends, it's like you're well loved. You're well loved, okay? So I just feel like, I don't know why this person is sticking out. Maybe because they could have had a big role in your life, okay? Let's see. What's their energy? Tell me about this. Ace of Wands. Knight of Cups. The Emperor. Oh, goodness gracious. You want me to see that? The Lovers. Oh, okay. Okay. Seven of Wands. Four of Wands on bottom. Oh my gosh. Ace of Pentacles, the Star, Death. Do you see? Oh my gosh. How many major arcanas underneath the deck? Star, Death, the Sun. What is that? Tower. Holy crap, you've changed someone's life. I feel like this could be someone that you have an intense connection with, okay? I'll let you label that however you want to. I know that there's divine counterparts, soulmate type energy. It could even just be a close friend, someone that you have an intense bond with, okay? I feel like this person's energy is that they want what you have now. I feel like they see a brightness in you, that they're like, that's not fake, right? You're so genuine. You're so genuine. I feel like they're realizing how genuine you were. Perhaps this person before, whenever they were in sort of a negative energy, right? I feel like they were in that because they sort of felt like they felt like if they loved you reciprocally, right? Then what's this phrase? It's like whoever cares less has the most power, right? So they felt like if they cared about you, then they would lose their power, right? Then you would have the upper hand, and that would just mean that you're going to hurt them. This person may also have deep wounds, deep abandonment wounds, deep emotional wounds, something. So I felt like they never wanted to go that route. They always wanted to be the one who cared less. But now they're seeing you and they're just like, that's a winner. That's a winner. That's someone who's bright. That's someone who's sincere, right? I feel like they just see you and your divinity, okay? I feel like they're like, I want what you have. Perhaps they've let every single circumstance that has let them down, they have let that break them down, which is why they like to break down other people, right? Because they just feel like that's what the world is. That's how the world is just people getting torn down left and right. But I feel like they're just watching you over and over and over again rebuild, rebuild, rebuild. You're stronger. You're more empowered. You're more authentic. It's like literally nothing gets you down with the Seven of Wands. Okay, I don't know if I told you. Ace of Wands, Knight of Cups, the Emperor of the Lovers, Seven of Wands. This is like, I want what you have. I want to see the world that you see, the way that you see the world, because clearly there's something, right? I feel like I feel like they're like, if this was a facade of some type, if your energy was a facade, if you were a liar, they would have figured that out by now. Like, it would be obvious. I feel like they know that you've been through enough. Perhaps they know that they've put you through enough that would have broken anyone's spirit, because it broke their spirit when that happened to them. They want what you have. They want the same outlook as you. They want that same fire. I feel like they're very envious and also just in awe, enamored, okay? At the bottom, Four of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, the Star, Death, the Sun, Tower. Yeah, okay. I feel like this person is reflecting on how happy that they could have actually been if they had taken the opportunity to be with you, if they had given you anything worth value, you know? And I don't even mean tangibly. I mean their genuine time, their genuine effort, you know, consideration, nurturing, you know. If they had nurtured the connection, they're seeing how healthy they would have been. I feel like this... whether or not they realize it, whether or not you realize it, I feel like you do, because you're very wise. Things happen the way that they did because it was going to be a catalyst for this person healing deep wounds within them. Okay, the Star and Death, I'm getting the healing energy of this. Okay. I do also feel like this person feels like there's practically no hope for anything to be the way that it was before, right? So they could be just really hoping that this can transform into something better with the Sun, right? Drastic changes are happening for this person. Drastic changes have happened for you. Everything that could have torn you down, that could have broken your spirit, you freaking rose like a phoenix from the ashes. They don't understand how you can be so bright. Oh, I'm gonna get choked up. Oh. They don't understand how you can be so bright. I feel like this person knows that you've been through enough, possibly by their own hands, that you shouldn't be this bright, but you are. Okay. I want to see any actions this person might take, and then, well, should I get your energy? I'm going to get your energy first, okay? I'll get your energy, and then I'll see what actions they might take and advice for you if you need it, right? This person might not take any actions. This person's in deep healing. I just feel like whatever you're doing, they're talking about it. And I just feel like they are just, like I said, awestruck. Awestruck. Okay, what is my darling's energy? Ace of Swords. You're just like honest with yourself, okay, about everything. Honest with yourself about who you are, right? About your importance, about your power over your own life, okay? I feel like you're also very intuitively connected, very spiritually connected. I just feel like you can see the truth of people. You probably see the truth of this person too. You maybe have given this person so many chances because you saw to the root of them. It's like you knew, like you know people without knowing them, right? Either way, you're in a place of honesty. Five of Wands. Okay. Wow, okay. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna put those like that. Your energy, Ace of Wands, or Ace of Swords, Five of Wands, Ten of Cups, King of Pentacles, the Hierophant, the Empress, the Fool. You see people for who they are, right? You see past the drama, you see past the illusions, all of that. I feel like you're recognizing all of these things that you possibly fought for before you are realizing the deeper purpose of these situations with these people. Okay? I also feel like you're recognizing that you really don't need to fight for your own, to be emotionally fulfilled, right? Maybe it's not supposed to be so challenging. Maybe you're not outsourcing that to other people now. You've really learned how to build that within yourself. Yeah. I'm just getting that you are really in full, complete power here, okay? You got the King of Pentacles and then the Hierophant and the Empress. Like, those are major alpha wolf energies, okay? Mama wolf. That's so funny. That's so funny because, like, I've talked about, I don't know if I've shared it on my channel, but like a lot of people go by Mama Bear whenever they, you know, turn into a mom. But I've talked about how I like going by Mama Wolf because I feel like a loner too, but loyal to my pack, loyal to my kiddos. I'll defend them. Yep. Anyways, so I just feel like you're taking leadership of your life. Maybe before you were really hoping that this person would step into a leadership role, and so that sort of gave your power to them to let you down. And so I just feel like you're not allowing that anymore, right? And I feel like you understand that with the right person, right, who knows your worth, who is dedicated, who is committed, you know that they will show up and it won't be a battle for someone to put in any effort, you know, to lead, to be a safe place for you, right? I know that you'll soften up into femininity whenever, whether you're male or female, you will soften up into opening up to someone that way, trusting someone like that whenever they are, you know, trustworthy, whenever they put in the work, right? I feel like you're recognizing if it's a challenge, it's not meant for me right now. If it's a challenge, that's not for me right now. That's not to say that whenever you get into, if this is talking about like commitment or whatever, if you get into a committed partnership with someone, that doesn't mean that there's no problems. No, there is problems, but with two healthy people, it's not that you have problems with each other. It's that there's a problem that you both have to, you know, work together to fix, right? It's a joint effort. It's not one against the other. It's a united, what is that? It's a united effort to solve a problem that is outside of you, right? Outside of both of you. So I really like that. You're wanting new, you're in this like energy of wanting to try new things, of wanting to open your heart to new things, of wanting to, just try things differently than you have before. I really adore that. I also feel like you are definitely, here's the wisdom, Hierophant. You're so wise. I feel like you're recognizing that. Like, you're recognizing the wisdom that you have gained through all of this. And I feel like you're very thankful. Despite everything, I feel like you're very thankful because you're like, if I hadn't experienced what I experienced, would I know what I know? Would I feel what I feel? Would I be able to relate the way I relate? This gave me something. And now I have ways to help other people because I feel like the world is full of people like me who have been through this or been through similar situations, who feel alone, who feel unseen, you know, unrelatable type energy. And I get to be that for people. And I get to love that I'm that person for someone, you know, for others. I may be different than other people. I might not be exactly the same, but I like that because I give people a fresh perspective. I have given myself fresh perspective. You know, you're very grateful. You're so full of love. You're so full of love. I love it. Yeah, I feel like you're recognizing, oh my gosh, look at that double six on the bottom. 6 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles. You're like, never again will I give up my power to someone who does not reciprocate, where there's not a balanced exchange. I'm not doing that. I only want success where it's fair, right? I only want success where it's fair. If it's a battle to get something even into a level of commitment, then that's just too much resistance for me, right? Yeah. I agree. Queen of Pentacles. I love that. Yeah, you've transformed after a time of grieving. It took a lot of strength to overcome all of the hardship that you've faced. But you did that. You put in the time and effort and energy. You really nurtured your mental, emotional, physical health to get out of these loops, okay? Gosh, you're so wise. Oops, I didn't mean to drop those. Okay, let's get any actions that this person might take that you might need to be aware of. It's a big maybe, okay? I'm going to say this every time I do these readings. People sit in energy of things that they want to do, things that they want to say. They think about it, it eats them up, and some people don't do anything with that. It just stays all up here. So this may happen, it may not, but we're going to see just in case, all right? All right, any action that this person might take that we need to be aware of. I do feel like this person is changing. I don't necessarily think that that means anything, that you owe this person anything, but I don't know why that's so significant. I don't know why that's so, it's, yeah, I don't know. Let's see. What is this? Any actions this person might take? The Hermit reverse, 4 of Pentacles. This person doesn't want to let you go. They're coming out of a time of isolation. Okay. The Lovers. I feel, oh yeah, okay. The Lovers, the Tower. At the bottom, 9 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles, yeah. Okay. I don't know that this person is actually going to do anything, okay? Like, I don't know that they'll come talk to you or anything. However, I do see changes happening within this person, okay? I feel like they're recognizing that there's a way to navigate life that is the higher path and the lower path, okay? With that Lover's card being a choice, right? Walking through love or walking through materialism. And I feel like they have, by default, walked a lower path. Again, trying to be the one with the power, which means the one who cares less. And I feel like they're trying to flip-flop that because they realize that they've isolated themselves. They feel completely alone, right? They've both closed off their heart, but they don't want to let people go. But they never chose that. And I feel like this is changing drastically for them. This person is starting to choose the higher road, okay? I feel like they're starting to think about what actually makes them happy, right? They're like, do I actually feel powerful being by myself? Yes, the 9 of Cups can represent like singlehood, you know, individual emotional happiness, wish fulfillment type energy, you know, but I think they're just recognizing that like they are solely responsible for that, okay? They can't have their happiness be reliant on feeling powerful, which means feeling, you know, like they have the upper hand against other people. They're recognizing their own behaviors have isolated them. Okay? I feel like they're trying to figure out how to let people in with that 3 of Pentacles in a productive way, in a positive way. I feel like they're trying to learn how to give appropriately. This person may have never given to really anyone appropriately. You know, this person may have never been open like that. And I feel like they are trying to learn. They want something different for the future. I feel like it's all planning. I don't think you can expect any drastic changes. Like, I don't think that they're going to come forward to you. I feel like they're doing a lot of inner work right now. Okay? They don't want to let you go. They don't want to be alone. But they're recognizing that they have to change a lot about themselves first, right? Yeah. Okay. Let me get any advice for you regarding this person. And then I'll close it out for you. Look at that. The Empress on bottom. Stay in your power. Be willing to... I don't chase. I attract. The energy I give, I get it back. 6 of Wands. What's for me, it's for me. Don't chase, attract. Yep. advice from my darling with the situation with this person. I feel like this reading is related to the real... Oh, I haven't shared it yet. I just did the voice recording and then I jumped on to do the big recording. Okay. Advice from my darling. We got the Page of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, Three of Cups, Nine of Wands. That is all right fresh on the top, yo. Okay. Okay, let's see. Got the World at the end. Okay. I think it's time to really take stock of the little messages that you get whenever you're dealing with people, okay? This person or not, right? It's time to really assess what is worth your time and energy, okay? I feel like you have this realization that, like, okay, if getting a relationship off the ground or if trying to, you know, form a bond with someone feels like grasping for straws, it's not in alignment with me, right? With that Ace of Swords, Five of Wands from earlier, right? You're recognizing that really to form a connection, it should be more easy. And then as you continue growing in connection, right, with someone who wants that, then you both face problems together, like I was talking about. So I just feel like as you deal with people, circumstances, this person or not, it's really important to take stock of the individual circumstances, the little moments, the little things that possibly chip away. This person may have done a bunch of little things and then big things, but I feel like, yeah, it's important to take stock of that, to not disregard those as insignificant, because those are telltale signs of where a connection is going, right? Don't ignore your intuition about that. It's with that Seven of Wands, that's like defending your stance, right? Defending your choice, defending what you've learned, the ways that you've grown. And then with that Seven of Pentacles, it's like a reevaluation, you know, is the time and energy that I put into this going to be worth, what's the ROI, the return on investment here, right? What's the ROI, you know? And then we got the Knight of Wands, Three of Cups, Nine of Wands. I just feel like if anyone is portraying, especially romantically, and you're wanting someone solid, stable, committed to you, if anyone is appearing hot, cold, in, out, inconsistent, you know, and also if it seems like there's other people involved, they don't want to be tied down to one person, then it's okay to have your guard up, you know. It's okay to protect your own peace with that, against that, right? I just feel like they're like, don't give up on what you've learned, right? Don't give up on yourself, right? You've learned so much. You've already closed out this cycle of your life with the world. Like this cycle is over. It can be over. You have a choice to make, right? It's your choice. It's your choice. It can be over, right? If you want to do this again with this person or other people, that's your choice. But really the next test will be, how are you going to react in a circumstance where similar things pop up the way they have with this person? Are you going to repeat the cycle the same way with this person or other people? This is your learning opportunity. This is the test to get past this, you know, behavior that accepted this person whenever they really just wanted to have one on top of, like to have one up on you. Does that make sense? Okay. Five of Pentacles at the bottom, Page of Wands, Eight of Wands, the Tower, King of Swords. The main message I'm getting is that this is kind of the same as last week. You can't do things the way that you did them before. You can, but you don't have to, right? The tower crumbles because it's a faulty foundation. So if the way that you've navigated interpersonal relationships, romantic, in a way that you're, wanting equal reciprocity or whatever, the way you've navigated that before, that has wound up leading to disappointment, being abandoned, being the one who gives and never receives. There's a need to navigate relationships differently, to do things differently, because that way of navigating your life, your relationships, was faulty ground, okay? I'm just getting that, like, I don't know. I just feel like it's be mindful of people who, rush in with that Eight of Wands, who want to talk, who want to do all the things, but then really it's just to get a temporary high, to get out of feeling slumpish, right? And then it's like once they get that satisfaction, then they get kind of cold-hearted with the King of Swords. Then it becomes difficult, Five of Wands, and you're fighting for your affection. Just take stock of the little things. You're very wise. I feel like you see people and you see their intentions, but maybe you've talked yourself out of it, right? You've talked yourself out of believing what you knew instinctively about people, about this person, even many times. And it's kind of hard to accept that, especially if there's been many cycles with this person, many cycles like this. It can kind of be hard to be like, okay, yeah, I ignored the red flags. Don't ignore the red flags. Don't ignore the red flags. That's the most simple way I can put that. Okay. Let's get some... Do I want to do angel answers? Okay, I'll get some angel answers, and then... I don't know that I want to get direct messages from this person or not. I guess I could. Oh, it shouldn't hurt anything. Okay. If you'd like to ask a question, go right ahead. Use your intuition about these answers, okay? It's a collective reading. If you don't feel like the answer is for you, then don't take it, okay? I'm also going to interpret the messages as I see fit if I get messages, so you don't have to ask a question if you don't want to, okay? Okay, Spirit, will you please answer the question of my lovely darling watching this reading right now? Oh my gosh, that's so many. That's too many. I'm going to put them back and I'll shuffle back through. Please give me the... Okay, you want that one seen? Within the next few weeks. Yeah. Compromise. Oh my gosh, what is going on? Trust. Helpful people. Okay, not those. I'm going to go through it one more time just to see. I feel like you're so helpful. I do. Listen to your intuition. What was I just saying? Thank you, Spirit. Ask for help from others. Oh, you get to ask for people. You get to ask for help too, okay? I think I'll get some direct messages with Alicia's deck, Turning Tides Tarot. Let's see. You want to give me any direct messages from this person in my darling's life? If they could say anything with true, pure, open heart and soul, what would they say? Okay. I have so many insecurities I just can't deal. I have mother issues. I'm so lonely without you. Yeah. I wasn't lying to you. I want to find a new love. I feel lost without you. I need time to heal myself. I'm in love with someone else. You were the catalyst for my healing. We have lifetimes to figure this out is on bottom. Yeah, you could have definitely been dealing with someone who was dealing with other people. I saw the Knight of Wands and the Three of Cups, so that can definitely signify that. I feel like if they're not actually in love with someone else right now, they definitely could be. But I feel like someone that they were in love with definitely was a huge trigger for a mother issue, a mother wound that they had, okay? And so then I just feel like anytime they get into these, you know, connections, they get insecure, right? They get insecure, and so then they want to rush off and find someone new. And it's just like, I don't know, this person, they're in a healing mode right now. They're in a healing mode right now. That's good. It's good that they're in a healing mode right now. They need it. They need it. We all need it, okay? All right, I'm going to leave it there. You want some charms? Maybe I'll do some charms. Give me a few charms, Spirit. Let's see, we got like salamander that's giving, what is it, the Emperor card that has the salamander on it? Or is that the King of Wands? I don't know. It's giving fire energy. Yeah. Let's see, there's a little palm tree token. I know you can't see these. So you may be near a beach, or just really love the beach, you know. Butterfly here. So transformation, metamorphosis. Yeah, and then there's a heart with a key. You know, I feel like the key is love here. Love, love, love. Receive and to give. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. I hope that this really resonated for you, that you feel seen and understood and validated, and that it was helpful. Yeah, tomorrow is What's Good Wednesday. We're going to see what good things are coming in for you. Yes, I'm excited. I hope to see you then, but if not, it's all good. Have a great rest of your week or a wonderful life. Take care and ta-ta!